Hey, what's up, viewers? This is Martin Day Trades. I'm here with my fiance, who's going to be out of the screen on this video. But today, for TradingView tips and tutorials, I am going to be setting up my fiance's TradingView.com to match mine, just so that she has it pinpointed. Um, all the fibs are set. Um, the colors of the candles, that's a big one right there. We're going to change those. I'm going to put the Asian session, London session, and New York session indicators up, because remember, we don't trade indicators, they're lagging, but we do have visuals in that nature to see, well, what time of day is it. Now that's important. And so I actually didn't change my thumbnail. It says, and how I use these areas to make money online, but we can just think of that as how I use these tools to make money online. So, um, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, follow me. I'm going to be more consistent with posting these videos, and let's get on to it. Okay, that's my fiance who's a little off screen there, but if I can get it more this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool, cool. Um, so her charts are the typical normal red, blue charts, and what I want to kind of do is show her how to change the colors of the candles. So what we're merely going to do, Sabrina, is you're going to click on the candles, double click it, and the chart setting should pop up. And we'll go down each of these areas and change what we need to match this. So I'll give you enough time. You let me know when you're ready, when you switch the colors, and then got these checkbox checked right correctly. Guys, this is going to be a little longer video because we're going to do it real time, setting her charts up. I want to make sure everything's good so that she can visually see the market in its time zones instead of just a bunch of checker up and down lines. Okay. And did you go on to precision and put default and then time zone? We're going to switch it to UTC4 New York. Okay. And then hit, we're going to go to status line. Okay, go to status line and see if you have all these correct. Okay, we're going to move on to scales and then you can go ahead and see if all these match. Okay, appearance, session breaks, we have that. And these are my settings, guys. So if you want to run through your TradingView and copy these ones, I have a video here now, guys. It's gonna be up for anybody and anybody who wants it. From this point forward, only my close family and friends will get that special attention for me to set up their charts. Because if I have to keep doing this, let's say I got 30 people into the future who want me to set up their charts, it's gonna take 30 hours when I could just make one video and have them do it that way. Okay, well, we'll skip that for right now. So trading, you have all these right here. We don't really do the trading through this right here, but make sure these are what pop up. Okay. So now you should notice, let me just kind of see what you got on there. Yeah, yeah, see the candles look now black and white and the wicks are black, so it creates it very visual. Now, guys, I have this indicator up here. I'm gonna go ahead and take it down, just hide it real quick, and it's very hard to see. And that one, I think that line that I told you about, or these ones right here, but we'll see. And then yeah. So you guys see that, and down in this corner, the Asian session range is highlighted. We're gonna have to change those settings too in a little bit. And then so if you guys are just looking, it's kind of hard, like, oh well, when is, and these dotted lines, I think that was the one where you said it couldn't work, but that's just, you don't really need those dotted lines because we're gonna use these other two indicators. And if you don't get two indicators, that's fine. We'll use just the one indicator for sessions, because the white area, guys, right here is the Asian session range, so we can kind of just see that, draw a box and do what we got. I'll show you guys just in case you guys got the free account, um, like my fiance here, because I think it's only one indicator, and then I get three indicators, but only use two. So with that being said, you're gonna go up to the indicators bar here. What's gonna come up is going to go to search, and you're gonna type in sessions, and that's plural. Okay, and then what you're gonna hit is the star button to save it to your favorites. And then uh, from there, you should have, it should have popped up. And if it didn't, check right here on your sessions menu and see if it's hidden. And if it's not, if it's hidden, just click the show button there, just so that that pops up. And did it pop up in a way? Okay, so let's go back to indicators. Type in sessions. Oh, did you click on, actually click on sessions, or did you just click on the star? So click on the star to save it to favorites, and then click on sessions to make it active. Okay, and then it should pop up in this corner. Okay, what we're gonna do is then go to the settings bar tab there next to the sessions word, and we're gonna change the settings here. Okay, we're not going to worry about Asia, because if we did Asia, then we would have it looking like that, and that gets too colorful. So what I want to do is check London, check New York. You could change the colors. This is the colors that it came default for me, so I just kept it like that. And then what we're going to do is go to visibility, and it should be like this as well. Style, we could go here and do the opacity, go a little lower on the opacity. Yeah, see, I just changed my opacity there, guys, so it's not so bright. I can see the color that actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch it back. I don't really like the opacity on this one. Yeah, we'll actually keep it like that. Okay, okay. There we go. Did you switch the opacity in it, or just do your switch, get it up and right? Okay. So, I'm not sure if you can get two indicators, but we're gonna try. So go back to indicators and type in uh, Asian session range, and that's gonna be plural sessions, plural, or singular. Singular is no s at the end. Okay, so you're gonna see one. You're gonna see one by Rob Minty called FXN Asian session range. You're gonna want to star it and then click on it. Okay. So from there, we're gonna go to the settings tab next to the Asian session range, and we're gonna go to inputs on the top tab really quick, just so that we can start going through these, because there's gonna be some that you're gonna have to switch throughout this right here. So once you get this, just let me know when to scroll down, and we'll get it input. And all these numbers are important times. Like the Asian session range is 1800, I believe. Yeah. to 18 p.m. to 2 a.m. I think that's how this works. And I am Mountain Standard Time, guys, but I use UTC-4, which is New York time, because I want to see the time as it's on my chart. So whenever I'm in the world, wherever I am in the world, I know what time it is coming into the New York Open. I could be in another country, it'll be like 2 a.m., 1 a.m. But if I'm looking at my charts and it's coming into the 9:30 Open, I can be prepared. Okay. So today, guys, was good. Caught 1%. I had just uploaded my day trade review for NOS 100. Go check that out. Um, Catching pips. Looking for a 2 to 6% goal this week. My mentor, Andre Diaz. I am Andre Diaz, FBA Capital on Instagram. His handle names. He wrote a story today saying he wants 13%. So you're good? Okay. We're gonna keep going down. Make sure everything's kind of. This is all London still. And TradingView is such an awesome tool, guys. It's so okay. It's so interactive and it's totally customizable. That's why I love it. Open source almost, except you gotta pay for it, so it's not open source, but the features are cool. I've been downloading a bunch of open source softwares for video editing and making transition stingers. So gonna start doing that and posting more for you guys, the viewers. So if you guys can like, comment, subscribe, keeps me motivated to keep posting videos, and that's good. Okay, so we're gonna go to style, and it's gonna be the last three boxes with default drop down, and then we're gonna go to visibility and make sure that this is all good. Okay, so now you have, Sabrina, the the colors switch so you can visually see the sessions as they're coming in. You can see let's go to the Asian session range tab now, because we just did the sessions, right? Or did was that the Asian session range? Do you have this box now in the corner? This one right here. Oh, we didn't do that yet. Okay, so we just did the green and the. Okay, so we're gonna go to this top tab now with the indicator that we added to our arsenal here on the top, and we're gonna click on the cog wheel, the settings menu. And actually, no, that was the Asian session. Okay, so this was what we just literally did. So right now, yeah, we just did this. Okay, so right now you should have this little box. If you go to a smaller time frame, hour, 30-minute, 15-minute time frame, and it should be like right here. Let me know if you see it. No, even your sessions aren't really popping up. Here, I'm gonna get rid of your volume profile right there. You don't need that. Um, I wonder why these aren't working, your sessions. Uh, hmm. It might be that you have the unpaid account, but we just deleted one. So wait, let me just do something real quick. Uh-huh. Oh, wait up. I said a small. Okay, so when I said that, it's because it's on a daily time frame, so you can't see the sessions when you're seeing a whole day's worth of information. Okay, guys, so she's on the daily time frame right now. What we're gonna do is go to a smaller time frame, and I'm gonna actually star what the ones I have so that they pop up right here, Sabrina, on your tab menu. So you're then gonna star the 1 minute, the 1M, not the big M, the small M. That's the seconds, baby. Okay, 5M, 15M, 30M, 1H, 4H, D, W, and the month. Okay. And that's right here, guys. She started all these, so that should have added up to her top tab menu now. Now, if she goes down to the hour, yes, but we're gonna change your this these colors, and if you make this bigger, you use this right here to scrunch up and down. So make that no the other way. Keep going. More, and then bring it up, and then do that. Okay, so now you see the Asian session range. This is what Asia did, this is what New York action, and this is what London action did. And you can prepare going into these. Okay, so you can then so you have these set up. Let's go back to this indicator here, because I would like you to switch your color a little bit differently. Okay, so we're going to go to settings, London, New York, and you're actually going to bring down the opacity to about 15%, or 12 to 15% on each New York and London. That looks good. And if you want to make them a little lighter, change it down later on. But so guys, okay, here we go. So now we have those set up, okay? Now another one of the tools that I use, I have this whole box up here. It's my favorites bar. So what we're gonna do is start adding the most. I don't even really use a brush anymore, guys. Actually, I'm gonna take that off. Where is that brush? Do you guys see the brush? Okay, brush. I'm taking it off. I don't ever really use it. It's just in my way. This dot too, I need to get rid of that dot. Just in my way. So I'll I'll go through it. So we're gonna start at the top, and oh, there it is. We're gonna get rid of the dot. We're just gonna use the cross as we're coming in, the cross, right? Um, so then we're gonna go to the second one, and then we're gonna use the trend line. So we're gonna hit the star button and add that to our favorites tab as it pop up here in this area. We're gonna use the arrow, star that, horizontal line. That's where we're gonna be seeing our big figure levels, which I have personally in the blue horizontal lines. Um, Horizontal rays, and then that's it for right there. Um, Here, all I have, the next one down, is the Fibonacci retracement tool, and I have that started. Next, we'll go to the next one. We're going to start the rectangle, the ellipse, or circle. I would actually do the circle, guys. I don't know why I use an ellipse. It throws it. Let me see what this does. When I do fibs, I'm going to start measuring them. Oh, hey, that's cool. Okay. I'll keep this one. I'm going to get rid of the ellipse. Um, and then the polyline. The reason I have a polyline up here, guys, is so that I can kind of see how my direction's gonna be, do stuff like that, and then double click to end it. Um, Here, the next one down. Oh, well, we're gonna highlight star text, and we use text for when we do our post day trade reviews. Highlight the high, right, the confluences that were used, the high of the day, fib, order block, whatever, and then so that we can, when we go back in time to analyze it, we have text. Price note. So price note, I like the price note. This is the feature right here, guys. If you're trying to like get in on a, I don't know what price this is. This is where the order of entry is at. You can kind of go like that and then move the box out of the way, but it measures this point right here. You could change the colors and the settings, guys, all that stuff. Um, this one here, I don't have anything in the start menu, but the next one I do. I'm actually going to get rid of this price range because there's a ruler that does the same thing. Um, Actually, yeah, just get rid of that. I don't really use it. So long position, short position, and I'm actually gonna get rid of this one. I don't know why it's on my. I don't forecast. I never even. I don't know what that is, guys. I might have accidentally clicked that. Okay, and then these ones you can't star yet, but I have a couple of favorite ones. You can use any one of these as your reticle. You know, you might want to use the ladybug as your sniper OTE area where you want to, or this money sign or whatever, guys, you guys want to use. I use this one right here is because it keeps it in my mindset of I get one shot a day, sniper mentality. And then we have the ruler here, which does the you click and it measures um, once it measures the pips and it measures the bar amount of bars. So if it's 5 bars on 1 hour, that's 5 hours worth of data right here. And from this point to this point is 145 pips. So that's how you read this right here. And the percent, you know, I don't know what that is right there, but that's how you read this. The bars are the amount of bars, and we're on the hour chart, so that would be 5 hours worth of data. I'll just do it right here, guys. So, okay, well, let's see what the move was for the day and how long that took. You know, oh, that's only 4 bars. That's 4 hours. And from the high to the low, that was 160 pips. That's almost 3% if you're risking 50 pips. Now, if you're risking 25 pips, that's a 6% day right here, even though it was a very small move in the day. Okay, so now that we have that set up, what I want to show you guys and all our tools up here, I want to customize some of these tools. So what we're gonna do is customize the fib retracement tool here. So if you guys notice this fib that I have marked from this uh, top of the risk to my entry, and then measures out the risk, the ratios. So I'm risking 1%. Let me get rid of this. I'm risking 1%. So this was my entry, this black line, and this is my risk, 50 pips. But then as price gets down to this -1 right here, or this one, I'm moving my stop loss to break even. So then as price comes down, I know exactly the take profit areas that I'm looking to take profit. If I'm looking for 2% in a day, I gotta not take anything out until it gets to 2 and maybe come push down a little lower. So I'm all out within this range for the day. This could have been an easy 2 to 2.5% day, close to 3%. Um, so let me go ahead and just show you guys what I mean by that. So I have this tool here, Fibonacci retracement. I'm gonna measure, let's just say from this high to this low, and I have this fib popping up. This fib right here is my retracement tool. I need to know how far is it going to retrace to. Okay, and if we go to the hour, 15-minute, the last up candle before the down move, I see it. This is it right here. This is an order block. I'll be looking to go short in that range tomorrow if it comes up back into this range. But that's just me analyzing right now, guys. Let's go back to this fib tool, okay? And I'm going to show you guys the settings. You're going to then go to this settings tool, and I'm going to show you guys how to save templates too, because I have 3 of them. What you're going to do is you're going to want to bring this down at the very end after we save, get this retracement tool set up, is then hit save as. And as we hit save as, you're going to name it normal. This is your normal retracement tool. But let's go ahead and we're on style right now. And if you can just make for yourself, Sabrina, there's a bunch of them that you can use. You just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, and you can type it in the first 7 boxes right there. And let me just use the cursor so you guys can see too. These are these are kind of spread out, but because you could just technically use them all in one row and they'll pop up. It's whatever ones are checked. And the reason I have these here is because this one right here is 0. This is the entry, and then you're trying to see how much it's going to retrace back. So you have a move, we'll call that 1, and then we have the pullback. 0.38 is 38% discount. We have a 50% discount. We have 62% discount, 79%, and 70%. And I have all those marked up here, and you guys can see how the colors correlate to that. Those are the colors right here. The 38 I have as a red. That's my continuation level. And I should change 79 to a different color. And we'll color this one green. Nah, it's too green. This is the blue, money blue. Nah, because this is blue. We'll call this one uh red. That's all the way a full retracement. And no, yeah, and then the 38, we'll call that one blue too, cause or mm, like a green continuation. Those are good colors. Green is the some brokers use that as when you're in positive P&L, and blue for when you're in positive P&L. So I'll keep those there. Um, but yeah, you're gonna want to use those decimals as they are, because those are lines that are just gonna pop up in this fib retracement tool. And we scroll down and make sure all the other boxes are unchecked as well. And I'll go back up until you're done, but there's still a little bit more down at the bottom, guys. We'll go through that as well. Guys, if you guys watch this video, do everything that I kind of show you the settings, and you guys watch my trades on Instagram or on YouTube or follow I am Andre Diaz, you will be able to see the trade callouts and see exactly how we're going to be entering. Okay. So then we have prices and levels, then percents, right middle 12. Okay. So then what we're gonna do is hit template. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, those are good. Hit template, hit save as, and a template name should come out, and you're gonna call it normal or regular or uh discount discount fib or something along those lines. And so then once we get that template made, what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up going to hit OK, hit OK, and just test it out. We're gonna test out this fib tool. We're gonna go to our favorites menu, hit the fib retracement, and just go for any high to low area and just measure it. So we're gonna measure from the bottom of this impulse, because we're measuring the pullback on an impulse. This right here, this move where I'm doing with my line, is one whole impulse. So then we can see that it created that thing. So what we could do is stop it there and see how far this, where price could come back to. And I see that it could come back into this level. And look what it did. It came back, almost, did its thing, and just melted and came down for the day to this essentially 79% of this move. It went down essentially to 79% of this move. Here's the 79%. So we can have, this is a good way to know your entries and know the opposite traders entries, so then you can have a take profit. So when I make a trade plan, I know where buyers and sellers are going to come in at different times in the day, and I'm trying to get in and out before and after, or before, at a good time, and then getting out as buyers are coming. I'm selling as buyers are coming in for, I caught this move, selling it, boom, caught it down, all out, and as I'm selling all out, there's people stepping up to take these trades, and it did its thing. So now that we have that, we're gonna use another tool. What you can do then is just kind of click on one of these numbers here, and this box will pop back up. What we're gonna do is hit the settings menu, and we're gonna go to we're gonna create another um, template. Okay, So this one we're gonna have this. I have this one all on the left side. It looks like this time around, so that's good. Um, I don't know why I did skipped one of them, but that's fine. And these are the rewards tool. So no, this 0 right here, guys, that is our entry. 1 is gonna be in the where the stop loss is gonna be. Don't get confused with the negative and the positive. It's just 1, and you know where your risk is gonna be, and it's colored in red. Then we have to type -1, -2, -3 to know exactly where the price is gonna go and where our take or where we're gonna follow our rules at 1% in profit. We're moving our -1 stop loss or our 50 pip stop loss to 0 our entry, and this is 50 pips in profit, 100 pips in profit, 150. If you're risking 25 pips, this is 25 pips in profit. This is just the inverse. So for every whatever you're risking, it's gonna just keep that in proportion. These are ratios. So these are all just ratios. So you're risking 1% in this direction, and you see that as the 1. And if I kept continuing this with like 2, you would see it as like that, okay? Let's just see what we got there now, and I'll take that off. But you can see now that we'll tighten this up. We'll say this was our entry, right? We'll say that this was our entry, this was our exit, okay? And you can see now that this is our entry, this is where our stop loss is, and then this is our take TP1, TP2, but there's no reason to have this negative, this value up here. So that's why, we only use the other one. So I'll take that one back off, hit OK, and look it. There's our entry, and that's where our stop loss price is, and it keeps it clear and concise. Oh, my bad. And we're gonna have these as well, prices, levels, and values, right middle 12. Okay, so if you want, you can go to any low or high, and at the top of the bodies or at the top of the wick, use this new. Oh, did you hit save? Okay, go back to the cogwheel. You're gonna go back to the cogwheel, and then you're gonna go to template, and you're gonna hit save as. But when you save it as, call it reward or whatever you guys want to take profit levels, whatever you want to call it, guys. Really. And okay, so we did that, and what you're gonna do, it should have saved. You should hit okay, okay. So we're gonna just test it out. What you're gonna do is go up to this tab right here, and this is the templates tab. I'll let it sit. It says templates. I have 3 of them. You don't need the 50%, guys. If you want it, I'll show you guys the what it looks like. But then you can go back and forth from the templates. So if you're in your normal and you want to go to your reward, this is your stop loss. You measure from the high of wherever that price that you want to get stopped out from to your entry. So from the price you want to get stopped out to your entry. So let's say we had, we wanted to enter at 581 and the this amount of pips, right? So 50 pips, we'll say if 80, I don't know what that is, but we'll measure. The reason why I like this tool, guys, right here, to go short, is because then I can see with this tool what this is. This is 25 pips. We'll raise that up. There it is. So this is 25 pips right there. But I'll bring it out a little bit, guys. So for this ended up turning out to be a 1. If we lowered this to, let's say we even got out at TP3. This could have been a 3 point, let's go down a little bit, 3.5% day, guys. If I had, okay, so if I had I normally risk 50 pips on a 100K account. That's 2 lots. That matches $1,000. What's $1,000 of 100K? That's 1%. If I'm looking to risk 50 pips, my lot size has to be 2. So if I'm looking to risk 25 pips, I have to and still risk 1%, $1,000, but just a smaller amount of risk. Um, to this level, I have to increase my lot size to 4 so that I can make these ratios right here. But that's another day, guys. I'll talk about those adjusting stuff to account for different stop losses and rewards. Um, but now you should see something along the lines of something like this on your own screen, you know? So, um, that's that's what we need right there, guys, for right now. The last thing that last two things that you really let's go to this one right here. This is the second to the last, and then we're gonna go to lines. This is the third to the last lines, and then we'll go to the um, trend lines, horizontal lines next, and then trend lines next. Okay, so we have this template here. I have a bunch of them here, and guys, I'm not gonna go through them. I'll show you guys how to set it up, and all you're doing is using these to be aware of what the order block is. Is it a 1 hour, third out, 3 hour, or 1 hour, 30 minute, 4 hour, one daily? You know, so we're gonna do this, and we're just gonna measure from here to there, okay? And this is 1 hour, so I'll just make it like that. And this is a bearish order block, so this is whole move right here. So we'll just say that this is bearish order block. So as price comes back into this bearish order block, I may be looking to go lower tomorrow morning. Um, so from here we'll go to the settings, guys, cogwheel and background border uh text. This is the important part. You're going to type in 1 hour bearish order block, and then the text alignment is going to be um, click on these. I'll have top, inside, bottom, and that's where it'll pop up on the actual block rectangle tool right here, and it'll either go left, center, right, and I like mine to be at the bottom right. Font size 12 with bold activated and black text color. Um, for these things right here, and I could just show you guys inside, top, you know, however you want it really. I like mine at the bottom right. And then when you're done with that, you're just gonna go to template, save as, and then you're gonna type in what the time frame that you're looking to create. You can have the same order block color and border and whatever, but you have to I would just recommend just going straight through this and creating new templates right off the bat. 1 hour, just name them and save them so that when you're doing your charts, you can say, oh, this is a 4 hour order block, and click on the right template, so then you can have that text for whatever it is that you're looking at. I'm not gonna save it, guys, right here, but I guess I will. So you know what, you can easily text when you type in the text, you can copy and then go to template, save as, paste, and then hit save, and it'll save it. And then the next one you do, you might want to do do the bearish and bullish. So right now, that's look at all you're gonna have to do this to all the time frames. So look at my templates here, you guys. You guys can see my templates. I noticed today I didn't have the daily one. So what I'm gonna do is actually just do a daily bullish and bearish order block for you guys. And I don't have any breaker blocks, but I do know what they look like. So I just keep it as an order block, but I do name it whatever it is, the 4 hour breaker block or whatever. It'll be the 4 hour, bearish or bullish move that I'm looking for, but OB, right? So there might be a move down before the move up into this area to go short again, guys. Not my time of day, so I'm not even looking at it. But for right now, guys, I'm just gonna go and type in the daily. Um, or click on that. I'm gonna go to settings, call this 1D bearish OB, copy, template, save as, paste, save. And then I'm going to do it again, but instead of having it bearish, I'm just going to type in bullish real quick and cover that time frame. copy, save as, paste, save. Okay. Okay, so that's it, guys. I have all the time frames here. You guys can see now that I have the dailies added to my templates. Um, let's see. Okay. Sabrina, you're gonna have to do that a little later. I'm gonna go through these other ones, but that's how you do it. Real quick and simple. Just make sure you go through the time frames. I would look at your favorites and just start out with the 1M, 5M, 1M bearish, 1M bullish, OB, 5 minute bearish, bullish, OB, and just go through the time frames like that. So what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna go to the horizontal line, and it's this one right here. We're gonna click on it, and what you're gonna do is right now price is at 12,500 or around that level. We're gonna measure out the big figure levels. They're gonna be the 200, the 500, the 800, and the whole number. So 12, we'll go through it. So 12,000, 12,200 to 12,500, 12,800, 13,000, 13,200, 13,500, 13,800, 14,000. So with the horizontal line, you're going to want to go through those levels and mark them. I have them drawn out at, in this is, I don't have any text with those big figure levels because I don't need it. I just look over here and I can see that these are the big figure levels on the price tape. But I do see, but you're going to want to make sure that your opacity is pretty dark. Maybe not that dark. We'll keep it a little lower, like right there. Okay. And you can see those areas on the chart visibly. I go smaller too, and you guys can see that I have them from 12,200 to 15,500 marked up. And that's because it's all in this range. And as it starts to push higher, I'll delete all of these eventually and have the ones higher just so that I don't have them way too much. Okay. So if you guys click on the line, you can change go to the cogwheel, you can go to style and then click on the line and you can change the color to whatever you want, guys. Change opacity, change the thickness of the line, um, and so that whatever fits your visual effect, your visual eyes, I guess, what you like to see, and then just hit OK. Okay, so then you guys can mark all those eventually later. Look at this one right here, guys. I don't like that. It's 12,452, and I have one at 12. Okay, so this must go down here to I think maybe 200. No, I have 200, 500, 800. This one's like a random one. Oh, that's the one I just template. Okay, got rid of that, guys. I don't need that. So then, okay, so now we got our order blocks. You guys are gonna create those, finish those up, all the time frames on our favorites wheel, and then you have this horizontal lines for our big figure levels. Mark all those up. We're gonna make our way down to the trend lines. Okay, so what you're gonna do is then click on the trend line. It's the one with the two dots on the line, at the edge of the line on our favorites tab. Okay, you're gonna see your guys' this templates pop up as you click it. I'm gonna show you guys everything that I have. I don't really use the London low or the don't use that. Okay. I do no, I don't use these either. Cleaning up my stuff while I'm working with you guys. Okay. So these are what you guys are going to want to create, okay? So the reasons why, and I'm just going to show you guys one example. This is, you're going to want to draw a line, all right, guys? From whatever point that you're going to draw it from, and then bring it out like this. And there's a really cool feature that my homie Andre showed me. So you can have it off like this, but if you want it to be completely horizontal, just then I'm clicking the button. See how it's right here with my other hand. It's clicked. It's on an angle. You hit shift while you still have the cursor clicked in, and it makes it horizontal. And then you just take the clicker button finger off. Take your oh no way. So you're just gonna hit shift, click. Okay. So then it goes horizontal. And then from there, I'm going to show you guys how to do the settings. Because it should be like a black line, I'm assuming, guys. So what you can do is change the color of your lines. I like it magenta color and a dark opacity, which I'll probably start doing a little bit less opacity, 80%, just so it's not so bright. Um, I'll delete these eventually, and as it starts up, it'll be a darker color, right? But actually, because I've saved the templates, it's gonna be those same colors every time. So look at the opacity and make sure that it's something that is gonna be visually appealing right off the bat before you start creating these templates. Because if you don't like something, you're gonna have to go through the template and change the settings a little bit, and then hit save, and then go through click on template, go to the next one you want to change, go to the cogwheel, move it over. Okay, save. And then go back to the templates and just do all that again just to change the opacity. You know, it's not like we have a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 because this one doesn't count. Um, so then we're going to change the color, but now we're going to go to the cogwheel, and what we're going to do is go to text, and we're going to start doing everything that's all these texts that were on my templates sheet. And I like it to be bold, size font 12, and black. 12 a.m. open, top right of the line. I like it on the top right of the lines. Um, so because the bottom it gets too crowded, or in the middle it just doesn't look right for me. It needs to be on the top of the line. And if I had it at the left, it doesn't do me good because there's a lot of candles, that are over here, and I need to have the words out the way. Okay. Um, so this is 12 a.m. open, and then you're gonna go to template, save as. None of you guys should have, if you guys don't have any templates, no templates. So you're gonna go to save as, and you're just gonna remember hit before you go to save as, you're just gonna go to copy, go to template, save as, paste, and you should be able to just hit OK at that point. And then what you're gonna do is then just change the text to you're gonna go in here, change the text, and we'll call this previous day high. And you guys can go through it. I'll have the words up here. And what you're gonna do is then copy this go to template, go to save as, paste, and then hit OK. But I'm gonna exit that, and then here I'm gonna go back and just show you guys the templates. The reason why the 12 a.m. open is important, guys, to visually see. So you're gonna want to make a trend line with these templates, because there's the weekly low, weekly high, previous day low, previous day high, fair value gap. I don't really use that, guys. Honestly, I use boxes, so we don't even need that. So you guys don't need 8. Asian session low, Asian session high, 50% Asian range, and 12 a.m. open. I don't even use the 50% Asian range because on our on our indicator, it has the 50% of the Asian range right here in this orange box. So actually, guys, I'm just going to clean up my TradingView and actually get rid of 50% Asian range right there. And this daily range sketch, guys, is important because at the end of the day, we want to see how the candle formed. And we noticed that there was this 12 a.m. push uh, higher. So we could say that, you could just keep drawing it out like that, and then use a polyline to do this, come up for the move lower, to then come back up to then stay in this range. So yeah, this was our trade, and you can just use like this tool, short tool, say that was, you don't have to be exact, but this was the entry You know, this was the Asian range, London, and then, you know, just kind of start getting a visual of what those lines look like. Um, but that's another video for another day, how to do that. So eventually, guys, you're gonna just want to be able to do that. Now I'm gonna do here's my weekly. You can see where my lines are. You know, 12 a.m. open, Asian session low. Now that the Asian session is starting to play out, what I can do is then move this Asian session low to right here. The 12 a.m. open is probably going to be somewhere along up in this range. And we have the Asian session high, which is right here. And we're just going to mark that at the top of this box. This is the Asian session range right here. And we're going to measure the weekly low, which just got taken out. So it's right here. So what you guys can then see, go right here to the week. And you know, you can see where it pushed down. So we had our weekly low last week up right here. So now that this is the low of this week, we can technically move the weekly low down there. Um, Let me just do that. But then we could also do the daily. You know, last day, you know, the high and the low. Let's go ahead and go down to the hourly, and we can actually move that right now. Previous day high. The previous day high here was right here. Oh no. So then I'm gonna just scrunch that down a little. And remember, hit the shift button, guys. You guys can hit those. Actually, no. Let's bring that out. And previous day low, which we where is it? Is that it right there? Previous day PDH. This is previous day low. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm not seeing the previous day low. No. So I'm gonna just use this as the previous day low, which was right here, the bottom of this, and then just drag it out. So then I'm going to come back up and we should have now have our targets. These are all previous day highs right here, right there. And the previous day lows right there. This is all 1 day's worth each. From white box to pink box is 1 day's worth of information. That's how I see it. And this is Asian anywhere in the white. So it looked like it dropped from right here to right here. This was the range. If you look at it from the high, low, and 50% spot right here. 12 a.m. was started right here or right there, and it dropped. So now that we have this, we have our previous day high, previous day low, Asian session. You see in the orange box, the Asian session, and we can just move this line at the bottom so that we can have it extended. Asian session high extended. 12 a.m. open. It's gonna start pretty soon, guys, in about 2 hours. But because this is not having a little push, I'm thinking the 12 a.m. open is gonna be around this area. I'll move it a little bit later once it's 12 a.m. But then we can see what London does, because remember, guys, how a candle forms is it has its um it has its 12 a.m. open, and we're trying to get in at the top of the wick for the expansion down as if it's a bearish day, and we're trying to buy low down here, I mean buy down here for the expansion up and selling up into this range. Breakout traders, how they trade is they wait for this to come up and then wait for this to come right here, and then they start buying, but they're buying from people who bought the wick. So you know, so that's not really smart money concepts. But smart money concepts is the way I trade. So you want to buy the low of the wick for the expansion up and sell the top of the wick for the expansion down. And we can know that because the 12 a.m. open premium price for buys is going to be anywhere below this 12 a.m. open if it's going to be a bullish day. And there's likewise in the reverse for if it comes back up, this might be an area to hit the sell for the expansion downwards, and we're selling up here above the 12 a.m. open. The 12 a.m. open is right at 49500 essentially, and then you know, so that we can catch that whole move. We're not breakout traders trading patterns, whatever the hell. They're just crazy reactions, right? We're waiting, stocking for buy the bottom of the wick or sell the top of the wick and catch the whole expansion. So I think that's it, guys. I went over all of our tools here today. Sabrina, you should have everything set up after you do your horizontal lines at the big figure levels. Remember, like 11,000, 11,200, 11,500, 11,800, 12,000, and it doesn't have to be to crazy numbers, but whatever you're most recently buy, that's where you're going to want to start doing your horizontal lines. And then for your trend lines, you're going to want to make sure you go through and have, the 12 a.m. open, Asian session high, ASH, Asian session low, ASL, previous day high, PDH, previous day low, PDL, weekly high, WH, and weekly low, WL. Um, if you guys found this video helpful, it's almost an hour into this video. Um, like I said, it takes about an hour to set up someone's charts the way I like them. Uh, and if I were to do that for 100 people, let's say in my lifetime from this, that's 100 hours of my time when I am just posting this video now for you guys. I've done 4 people's now's charts. Um, so I'm happy to record this live with my fiance so that um, she's interested in the markets and she wants to know how to trade smart money concepts. So I'm gonna teach her how to do high confluence setups and know the setups. Remember, guys, there's only a couple setups. We look for the reversals: New York reversal, bearish, bullish; London continuation, bullish, bearish; continuation days, bullish, bearish; or no trade days. All right, guys. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if what videos or content you guys would like me to write about. And let's go back up to this area. I messed up, guys. Oh, there it is, guys. Got a full screen here and got my mirror that's right here. So the auto framing camera always taps that. But guys, I just want to let you guys know, if you have a dream, go get it. No one's gonna do the work for you. Um, Motivation is bullshit. Everybody can be motivated. You can watch as much motivational videos as you want, but what really matters is discipline and consistency. Discipline is doing the things we don't want to do, and asking, not I did what I need, not I did the bare minimum. It's always asking, what else can I do today for my this this potential money making engine? What can I do? And asking at any point of your life, like, what else can I do? What else can I do? How can I be of use? To your household, to your family, to your friends, whatever. But like, comment, subscribe, guys. Don't forget, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Fiance bought this. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate it. It's getting worn in, guys. A lot. I was a FOMO trader when I got this shirt. Turning into a very disciplined trader nowadays. And I'm out.